your ass took off. I looked in the mirror, that nigga still laying in the road. Oh boy.
Oh Lord.
Oh
Jesus.
boy.
You don't even know who you have in your house right now. That's what's
I don't. I'm not even prepared.
The stories you're about to get is just nut shit.
I'm
Okay.
really not prepared for what's going on right now.
I gotta wet my whistle.
With the throat.
Sensation. Y'all are hilarious.
Did you go to college here?
Yeah, I went to Payne.
Okay. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I love our black ass.
I was
black
just gonna
school
say, she
girl.
love a black ass school.
I love a black ass school. That's my shit.
Shout out to all the HBCUs.
Yes, I'd be so proud.
That's funny.
I'm weak as fuck.
It's just beautiful. There's nothing like an HBCU experience for real. And I grew up around black people, but it's just different when you go to college.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
like a
'Cause
melting
you get
pot.
to see people that look like yourself and along every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're talking about students, staff,
Yes.
professors, whatever you know,
Yes.
whatever the case may be, you know. And some people don't see other black people in those kind of positions till they get there, or they never had a black teacher until they go to a HBCU
And
or
I
something like that.
have even like my mixed friends like Victoria, Samantha, they've said that their appreciation for their black side grew while we were at Savannah State.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so.
That's what's up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Be Safe Podcast. I am your host, B. Cooks, and I am joined by two, what I'd like to call fun girls.
Yes. That's us. I'm Elena.
I'm Tay. Hello.
My little Tay Tay.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
You know, how y'all day been going?
My day just started. I just woke up at 3, so.
Why?
We had a long night.
We had a long night. Mondays are long nights for us.
Are they really, or was it just this Monday?
No.
No.
When I tell you.
So y'all just turned up for Martin Luther King Day, huh?
We don't try to. Like, I promise you, Sunday, because we did something Sunday.
Oh, we went to Southbound. We ended up at that fucking skate party.
It was a lot.
That was supposed to be a we're not doing anything day.
Yeah, we said we weren't doing nothing. So we went somewhere Sunday. So we were like, okay, Monday we're not going to do nothing.
We thought we was doing something because we didn't go to Oak. So we thought that if we didn't go to Oak, that we was going to be
We was
safe
being
and we was
responsible.
going to chill in the house.
Right.
But
Wasn't the
then
Wasn't the case.
MJ's last night in the U.S. was yesterday. And he's like, y'all got to come out. Y'all got to come out. So we're like, okay, we'll go until it starts getting crowded.
For a few minutes.
And then before we know it, Trey was buying shots. MJ bought a bottle. Randy bought a bottle. It was just, and it was a lot. So everything was great last night until it wasn't.
Until it wasn't.
I remember us leaving, and we're like, okay, Trey, like, let's get you home. You're drunk. Let me take you to your cousin's house.
So both of you are drunk?
It was all three of us in the car.
Oh, shit.
And so he was like, well, I don't want to leave my car down here. I got to leave my car. And I'm like, we've left our cars
We leave
so
our
many
cars
times
at
at
studio
studio.
all the time.
Nothing happens. Like, everybody has left their car at studio. He's like, no, I got stuff in my car. I got stuff in my car. So he's in the back seat behind me. I'm driving. You know, you leave from studio, you driving up to the red light. I was driving. You know how you slow down as you're approaching the red light. I guess he took that as his opportunity to jump.
We heard the locks click. He unlocked the door. I turned around.
Well, hold up. He jumped out the car?
He jumped out the car while the car was in motion. I was slowing down. I was slowing down to stop at the red light, and this thing I know.
We heard a boom boom.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
As soon as we heard it, it's like Elena fight or flight kicked in. That bitch hit the gas and peeled out. When she hit the gas,
Damn, Lucci.
she hit the shit so hard that her back door closed by itself. She was driving so fast. She bit the corner. I looked in the mirror and Trey was laying in the road.
What the fuck? Okay, so hold on.
Oh my God. We did spin the block to check on him.
But when we came back around, he was gone.
He was gone. So
Where did he go?
maybe I did hit him. Maybe I'm tripping.
And
But
I was
you know
like,
you
no,
heard that
sis.
doo-doo.
You hit his ass. I heard it.
We felt the doop.
Yes. We hit him.
So he just ran off into the night?
So at that point, I'm panicking. She can't stop laughing. And I'm like,
Oh, I was crying.
I'm like,
Because I was high, I was crying.
This man that got ran over and you laughing?
I said, Taylor.
It's a defense mechanism. When I get nervous, I laugh, y'all.
Because we really, like, were scared. Like, I had tears in my eyes.
So hold up. So not only not only did you hit somebody, you ran. So you did a hit and run.
I was so scared.
No, it was a hit, run for maybe 5 minutes, and then
We
go back and
came
peep
back.
the scene. That's what it was.
We came
To
back.
find nobody
To
there.
find no.
It was nobody. The body was gone. So I'm stressed out. I'm freaking out.
So did y'all call this person?
We had his
phone was in
phone.
my backseat.
Did y'all find him?
No, that's his fault. Why would you, if you gonna make a run for it and you gonna jump out of somebody's car, don't you think you should?
But what is he running from? That's the question.
He
was
did
drunk.
not want to leave his car.
He was drunk and he thought we was kidnapping
so
him.
he thought the best thing to do would be jump out of a moving vehicle
Yes.
to
He
go
thought
to
that
his
too.
car.
Two
Yes.
small women were kidnapping him.
So I called his cousin.
Two small women that he was with prior
all night.
to.
I went to high school with this man. He know me. So I called his cousin and
Bless his heart.
I'm like, I was like, y'all, please, I think I just ran Trey over with my car. And they were like, first of all,
Did anybody call the ambulance?
Pumpkin and King
No.
ain't shit.
We
Because
ain't calling no police. We
first
gonna
thing-
we
Hell
outta here.
no. Let me tell you something. I am tired of being in
No.
these people's jails. Y'all do not call the police on me. Do not call the police on me.
I would have had to drop Taylor off there. I can't let my bitch
Oh,
go back
God.
to jail. I can't
Oh
let
my
her go
God.
back.
No, sir.
So did y'all find this man?
So
yeah.
eventually, after I called his cousin and was like, you know, all I heard, bloop, bloop, but he not there no more. Like, I gave him the whole rundown. He was like, oh, he here. I said,
Yeah.
So how did?
he drove himself,
So he jumps out of the moving vehicle,
And jumps into his own
gets
car.
run over,
Yep.
drives up Dean's
gets
Bridge.
up, gets in his car, drives up Dean's Bridge to his cousin's house.
And then proceeds to blow my phone up because I had his phone. And I didn't know that I had his phone. His phone was in the backseat.
And this all happened in the last 24 hours?
Yeah.
Yes.
But we left studio, so early this morning.
Yep.
And you know, I was at studio and don't remember going.
It was a
You
lit
was
night.
definitely in there, friend.
You was there.
I know.
I think everybody
I
was.
seen Randy and I felt like I saw him at the very end of the night, even though he might have been there all night.
He was
I don't
there
know.
all
He was there
night.
all
As soon as he
night.
got there, he bought a bottle.
Bought
I
a
said-
bottle.
Yeah, like,
So,
shout out to Randy.
But I did take him his phone this morning. And as soon as he came out, I said, I am so sorry. He said, no, fuck you, Elena. He said, my foot is still bleeding.
His toes was bleeding.
You
His
done drew
legs.
blood on the man? Damn.
God, he
They done called me on FaceTime. He cussing me
cussing
out.
us out. He said, you hit me. And when I looked up,
Y'all was gone.
oh God.
I think more of the story is don't ever ride with Lena.
You know what? I was gonna talk shit, but that is fair. It's because Taylor almost drove us off a cliff before. We
Oh
done
my
ran
God.
over this
That was not my
man.
fault. It was dark.
Oh my God.
It's always dark at night.
It was dark and we was in the mountains.
We were in the mountains.
And I couldn't see nothing.
It's always dark at night.
But that's
though.
what we like. People always say how much they love us. Like, we love
I mean,
y'all.
y'all are very,
such
y'all have a
good
lot
time.
of energy. Rarely do I see either of you not in a good mood.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
We try to stay
So-
upbeat.
yeah. We try to keep our energy up.
So I noticed that, I know y'all are two peas in a pod, but I know Miss Lena also had a pod with somebody else.
I did.
What happened?
I did.
Ooh,
I had.
get right to it.
So I had a podcast. It was called Trippin', and it was about like travels and stuff. And it was with my best friend at the time. Her name's Maya.
So y'all not friends no more?
we're not as close as we used to be
I figured.
because of this one.
Ooh, so
Disclaimer.
it's your fault.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
I am not out here stealing motherfuckers' friends.
Yeah, so
Friend stealer.
So
she was.
Taylor was viewed by Maya, I guess, as a friend stealer, and Maya's a little bit awkward sometimes about like anything that feels like conflict. So instead of that like being a conversation initially, it kind of just was like a wedge, and then the wedge continued and continued and continued.
I mean, it continued to the point where y'all don't hang out anymore nor do podcasts?
Well, the podcast had already like stopped. We hadn't done one in a while. Like I think the last time we posted on the pod page was like a year prior to. And then she lives in Atlanta now. I live here, so it's just like a whole lot of life changes.
So, Taylor, your role in the breakup
I don't have
of
a
this
role.
love triangle.
I don't have a role. I just, I was just out here being a good friend, doing my thug thizzle, and apparently,
Yeah,
I think it was the golds.
it might have been the goals.
Might
She
have-
didn't even have the goals yet.
yeah, right. I didn't.
She
even
had
have
a
them.
sludge. You done
She
scared
had
these
a
niggas. Oh
sludge,
man, what the
yeah.
fuck?
I didn't even have them yet, but I didn't even know there was
So
like.
Taylor, where did you even come from? Because like you're new to me.
So me and Taylor met. She was new to me too. Me and Taylor met when I was still working at studio. I think it was like was it 2017 or 2018?
2018 summer.
So it was the summer of 2018. I met Taylor. Like, she used to just come to the bar and she was like, I really fuck with you. You my favorite bartender. And she would just always come in and she'd be like, you make me whatever you want to make me. Always. And then she told me that her birthday was coming up. I had to go to Savannah for a wedding that weekend. And so I get to Savannah. I'm in the wedding. Wedding's over. Go to a reception. I'm like, okay, Angie, I love you. I got to go because it's Taylor's birthday. I can't miss her birthday. So I hightail it from Savannah, go change my clothes, still got wedding makeup, wedding hair, to go to studio for her birthday. And she was like, you really drove from Savannah?
Oh.
So I feel like that was known. We're like,
You
I
my
like you, bitch. I like you. And we just been stuck hip to hip ever since.
Yeah.
Look at freaking frack.
We are freaking frag. And I
know.
think on the back end, looking back, I could see, like, I've never felt like Maya's feelings was wrong. I just think it could have
The
been
delivery
the
was
delivery
wrong.
was terrible.
Yeah.
So miscommunication.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because me and her have been friends
Why,
since
why do
2012.
girls have that kind of falling out like when it comes to like people having other friends and shit? Like what is with that?
That's a good question.
I personally I've never had that experience on my end. Like, I don't ever get mad at my friends for having other friends because I too have other friends.
Right, like I mean that's the that makes the most sense.
Yeah,
I
I don't ever do that, and I don't understand. I think it's very weird and it's really possessive, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, if that's how you gonna be, then we don't need to be friends.
And for me, I'm super friendly anyway.
Exactly.
Like, I've always been a really outgoing person, so it kind of caught me off guard. But I will say, I'm not one of those people, like, who, I guess, like, holds grudges and shit. Because I look at every relationship like, okay, like, it was good while it was good. I'm not going to be mad at you for the fallout. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've had so many memories together. We've done so many things together. Like, my first trip, my first festival, all these things were with her.
Okay.
And then we had the podcast, and we've lived together, and we've done all these things. So it's very
So you
like,
have everlasting memories, but
yeah,
I
we
mean,
have everlasting memories. And so for me, it's just like, okay, like, it was those 8 years of friendship it was great. So
I mean, but y'all are still friends, or
I wouldn't say we're not friends, but do we talk? No.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I guess. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
can't
mean?
remember the last time we had a conversation, actually. Which is kind
Oh,
of, maybe it's my
okay.
birthday. I think it was my birthday. She
Last
called me.
year.
Her birthday was in August. Let's just put that.
She
up.
called me on my
25.
birthday.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I say y'all are friends. You've just kind of grown apart, I guess.
Yeah, just maybe like distant.
Yeah. That's what's up. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
When you said you had a curveball, I really thought it was gonna be like some gay rumor type shit.
Oh, I was gonna get there too.
Oh, okay. That was a super curve. I was like, woo, okay.
Yeah. You know. Always try to throw something out there.
A
You
lot
know what
of
I'm
pot
saying?
stirring in this motherfucker.
Hey, I mean,
I love it. I love a real talk.
I mean, we gotta have them, right? You know what I'm
love
saying? So what's up, y'all? Single out here in these streets?
Yes.
Yes.
Yours sounded kind of happy. Yours sounded like it was a little disappointing.
Oh no, I ain't disappointed.
I think single life is really fun, and I think me and her like have had these conversations. I kind of rushed into a relationship last year and had to step back. And me and her have talked about this a lot. Like, what is it that we really doing right now? Like, what's the path? What are you really trying to do? Are you ready to settle down and be like committed to one person? Yada yada who? And yeah, no, I wasn't ready.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think it's better to be real about it and talk to people about it rather than like.
So y'all got hoes?
Everybody got hoes. Everybody got somebody.
You see this one quiet.
Everybody got somebody.
You know.
Everybody got some. I don't like to call them hoes, but
Birds.
everybody has friends.
Friends.
Everybody has companions, pals,
Bitch,
buddies,
Pals.
if you will.
your buddy's all right.
A buddy.
Y'all be on y'all doing y'all sneaky links.
You know what's crazy about me? My links don't be that sneaky. Like
They don't, friend.
They don't.
There's
But-
nothing sneaky about them.
But I don't even try to be sneaky because who am I sneaking from? I'm grown.
Right. I mean, unless you got other
I
birds.
think the sneaky link term is cute, but I don't be sneaking from nobody, so I don't care. Because I tell people who I'm dealing with. Like, if I was dating both of y'all gonna know about each other.
That's fair.
So I don't have to hide. I don't have to sneak.
I feel like
this
that's
nigga's a
that's
pimp.
the way to be. Like,
This nigga's a pimp.
Oh my gosh.
Pimpin'.
Man,
Never
I be
with it.
chilling.
And this one, she might have too many of her birds watch this episode, so she's staying quiet.
That's why she quiet.
I already know.
She
I
ain't
already
low.
know.
She ain't low.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the guilt.
I don't know.
It's the guilt.
I plead the fifth.
One thing about Tay, my bitch will be silent if she don't want to talk about it. So she
Look,
like,
as soon as I brought it up, she said,
her face do, yep, that's her face. She be like, ooh. And she just go off into
know
the
what y'all
distance.
talking about. This is I don't do that. I don't have no hoes.
Your booty burning for being in the hot seat right
Don't
now?
nobody fuck with me. I just be.
lies.
See, now you ain't gotta lie. You could have just been quiet.
Lies.
You could have just been
You ain't got to lie,
You
baby.
ain't got to lie, Chris.
You ain't got-
Don't nobody
lie.
fuck with me. I just be. I be cooling.
What your cash out history look like?
Purr. Because that'll show you some shit. The Cash App and the Apple Pay history
Right.
will show you.
So,
I ain't even gonna
somebody
pull mine
has birds.
We ain't got to do all that, you know.
Your cheeks
y'all,
burn?
and, ooh, they a little warm.
A little warm, just a little bit.
They a little warm, y'all.
I think though, like I always encourage people to date, but a lot of people also don't understand what dating is, right? That's the reason people do these quote unquote sneaky links, because I feel like we're in a time now where anybody that somebody sees you with, they assume that it's
y'all
so
fucking.
much more.
Right,
Y'all
right,
is
for sure.
fucking.
And it's
I mean,
like-
I deal with that as a man all the time.
Yeah,
You
and
know what I'm saying?
it's absurd because no, maybe I just really want to hang out with this person. Maybe I just want to go on a date because I enjoy their conversation.
Man, people assume any female I hang with, I'm sleeping with.
Yeah. And okay, and I'm bisexual, so they see me with a new girl.
Oh, yes,
They
Lord.
see me with a new guy. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, well, damn,
Yes,
y'all don't want me.
Lord.
That's why
Can't
I
do
don't
shit around this
sneaky
motherfucker.
link, because I'm just like,
So y'all be
I'm
y'all
single
be
and I'm
sleeping together?
dating. Everybody thought that we did.
Okay, let's just put this out into the open for everybody, so nobody ever has to question it again.
Yes.
We have never bumped the cooties.
Ooh, scissor.
Never.
Scissor.
We've never bumped the cooters. I've never even seen Tayla naked.
Yes, you have.
When I saw you naked.
Yes, you fucking
Well,
have.
if I did, it took a long fucking time.
Yes, you have.
And I was used to walking around
This
naked
sounds like
with
a
all my
bisexual girl
friends.
statement. It took a long time to see her naked.
Because apparently I was supposed to do that the first day we met. I don't know.
I mean, I do.
I mean, isn't that like a girl
I'll be
thing? That's like
naked.
a girl thing, right?
I just
like,
be naked.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
it is.
yeah,
It's
like,
no
that's
big
a
deal.
chick
Well,
thing.
I don't remember, so I must have been
You
like not
definitely
paying
seen me
attention. But
naked.
she don't be naked in front of me just willy nilly. I'm a
Oh,
naked
nah,
ass
I'll be
bitch.
coolin'.
And so we've never bumped the coots. I ain't never seen her cootie, licked it, none of that. She's seen mine, but it wasn't on
Oh,
like
so
gay
you're a
stuff.
real bisexual. You'll actually put the cooter in your mouth.
Yes, I fuck
Okay, yeah.
bitches.
Nice. My nigga. Can I
We
get a
have never
pound on
done
that?
any of that. Like any of it. The most we've ever done is kiss in the club.
I mean, but
And I've kissed almost all my friends. So
Girl, you've kissed me before.
Yeah, we did. Like, I just love people, okay? I just love people.
I was like, every time I run into Elena, she hugged me like she missed the fuck out of me.
Oh, I'm a hugger.
I appreciate this is a good hug.
I'm
Like,
a hugger.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
love
Like,
hugs.
Lena be giving the good hugs. Like,
She do.
Cause I be wanting
might
people
not have
to
had
make
one
it
of
feel
these.
all warm and
Yeah.
I want people to feel loved when they like. If I'm gonna hug you, I'm gonna hug you for real. And part of me like gives long hugs, so one, you feel the love, but also I be like, and this is probably gonna sound weird, but I like memorize how hugs feel because it's people I'll never get to hug again. I wish I could do it again. So I memorize it. But yeah, so we ain't never did none of that.
Nope.
Ever. A lot of people like, I think it's like this weird fantasy for people though, and they don't want to admit that. Like, so they try to put it on us,
I mean,
but it's
shit.
really their fantasy.
I might have the fantasy, but shit, I gotta ask to know, right?
Well, yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
shit's so.
Yeah,
this is
no.
on my mind.
No, we get that a lot though.
We get it a lot. Even people close to us, like, we were talking about that one day on Twitter. Because I was like, people really thought that me and Tay was like something else. And it's like, no, we just met and we clicked and we're friends. But like, Takoya was like, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We
I
thought
thought
I was
so.
bumping coochie.
And I'm like, wow. So this was like a thing. Everybody,
You know, the streets make up their own narrative.
they do.
And do.
They do. That's
Yeah,
true.
like I hear stuff about myself all the time. I'm like, what? Like, who told y'all this shit?
See, and I typically ain't one to care to clear stuff up, but that shit is so wild. Like, it's just real left field.
So, Taylor, have you ever dated a girl?
I don't date them.
You don't date them. So, what do you do with them?
Oh, I've fucked girls before.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't never.
Yeah.
I ain't never dated one. I ain't dating no bitch.
She a hothead. They'll be done fall.
I'll be done photo her ass up and I'll be in jail. I don't. Nah, dog.
So, you a thug?
I ain't gonna say all that. I just don't.
I
let
mean,
people.
I think we've established that you've been arrested on more than one occasion.
Yeah.
I don't let people fuck with me. So
You be fighting and shit? You be swinging on
I
niggas and shit?
will.
She ain't been fighting lately.
Not
She
lately.
been chilling.
This nigga's a thug. I got so many thugs in my house.
You didn't.
Gangsters.
I told you ain't know who you invited over here. Cause we, honey, stuff be.
I be chilling though. I've been chilling lately for real.
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't had much of a choice, really. You know.
Oh,
What
cause we
was
in a
you-
panty.
Nah, that ain't stop shit. I still see you niggas every week.
That is true. It didn't stop much. It didn't stop
Points are
much.
made.
Shit.
Points is made.
We
Points is
still
made,
working the
dog.
club.
So, Taylor, you said you don't do nothing, but you do something, right?
I just be chilling. I don't know, like.
So what you do at the club?
Oh, I work at the shop bar, so I be getting people fucked up for $5.
Oh, turn up! Shots
Yeah.
on tape.
Yeah,
So-
I have a little fun over there, getting people fucked up. It's fun.
That's what's up. That's
It's
what's
a
up.
cool environment. I like working with my friends. I think that's really why I fuck with it a lot, cause
Now I
hang
noticed
with them.
like there's like a clique of y'all that just was. I thought y'all was like Die Hard Studio, and then I look up everybody working at Truth. What happened?
Yeah, so that happened.
I mean, I'm going where the money resides. Studio wasn't paying me to be in that motherfucker every weekend.
Yeah, she wasn't working there. She was just always there.
Oh, so
it
you
made-
was just
yeah,
partying.
I'm just
Yeah.
a frequenter. I don't.
So it makes more sense to party and get paid.
for sure.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think working in nightlife is one of those things. Well, your personality can bring you money anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are literally people that will give you money for like you just had a conversation with them, they give you money. It's like that, but nightlife is one of those things. You pretty, you nice, you make sure people have fun, you're gonna get paid. So I think it definitely makes more sense to go to work and still have fun and make money versus be at the club. Now, I almost said spending money, but 9 times out of 10, we don't have to be spending no money. Cause
I mean, y'all females.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all
So
can leave with more money than you came with.
You know,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I've seen it.
Yeah, that's true.
I've dealt
lived
with
it.
attractive women my entire life, and I just watch it happen.
Yeah, I've lived it. That's true.
Yep,
That's
definitely.
true. But it's really cool, like, for me, seeing her, like, in this, like, entering the nightlife world. Because I've been bartending for 5 years. But me and her had a conversation, I want to say last year when I first was like, I think I'm going to start, like, a mobile bartending thing. And she was like, oh, good, bitch, I'm going to work for you. You just got to teach me how to bartend. I'm like, okay, cool. So she starts doing the shot bar or whatever, and the way that like she goes 0 to 100 is just like cool as fuck to see. Because she literally will come in there chill as fuck, probably not smoke before she came, whatever. She gets there and it's like high energy, like people flock to her. Everybody wants to take shots with her. It's really cool. And I've like noticed, I think like working in that environment, she may have been curious before, but I think now it's like increasing her curiosity where it's like, okay, I really do want to learn how to bartend. So I know, so I had my first Lit with Lena event this weekend. I was booked.
Hold on, before we get to that, why'd you leave studio?
Oh, I left studio. It was a couple reasons. I felt like they were going through a moment of, it felt like a lot of things were falling apart and I didn't like the way people were being handled. Mm-hmm. So Shannon had her departure. Maya, Kelsey, and Shannon had departures like pretty close together. And the story that was brought to us didn't really make sense for who they are. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, okay. But when Shannon left, because Shannon was the numbers, the inventory, like Shannon was doing a lot. Mm-hmm. And so when Shannon left, you literally could feel that she was gone, because then, okay, we're constantly getting fussed at about inventory. We're constantly getting cussed out about giving stuff away for free. And I'm like, y'all be the ones in here free pouring these bitches, but okay. And so with those like conversations, I can say a lot of us were just kind of like, instead of trying to talk about it, it was more so like we're offended. Like, so yeah.
So it was just time for a change.
It was time for a change. But in with that, when I left studio, I went back into like 9 to 5. So I was working at Vogel.
It seemed like you had like taken an actual job.
And that's not for me. I was working at Vogel, hated it. Hated the company I worked for. So many racists out there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So many people who feel like, but see, it's a double whammy, right? Because it's one thing if you're a black man and you work out there with racist white men because you're still a man.
Then you're a black woman.
But I'm a black woman.
Right.
And they treat the white women like they don't deserve to be there.
Like they treat, well, I know a few women that work out there and they say they get treated like shit.
It's
like
ridiculous.
Objects, like, you know what I'm saying? Like food.
There was
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
there was a woman on my project. Her name was Jane. Like, fucking genius. Mm-hmm. She has degrees in engineering.
Overqualified for her position.
Fucking qualified. She has
Underpaid.
degrees in so many things. She's worked on so many projects across the board, and you get Art, who is a new project manager, cussing and raising his voice at her in conference call meetings. Why do you think that that's okay? But it's because no one else is checking you about it. These other men are not checking you. So eventually it got like out of hand. Like while I was there, I had, first of all, when I started, they hired me and did not tell me prior to that the project manager at the time was going around asking people if they knew that I was a black girl.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. They didn't tell me until after. And then when I went to Cadell's HR, they said because I didn't have any proof or anything, what could they do? So then I was sitting in the office. A rapper in Atlanta got killed. I heard 2 white guys at the end of my row laughing about it because they said 30 years old is old that's a long life for a rapper. Ha ha ha. But if it was Little Billy,
right,
that graduated from Grovetown, he was gone too soon. So it was shit like that. And I had to get away from it because I was losing my mind. And Tayla pointed that out. Like, everybody else is like, don't leave that good job. That's a good job. And Tayla was like, girl, you losing your mind.
Yeah, I'm always quit a job if I'm not comfortable. So
mental health.
I quit in the middle of the day.
It's a real thing.
I just left.
No, it is.
Like, that's just a real thing.
It is.
I feel so much better now.
Yeah, that's why I got into bartending.
It's fun.
Because, like, my job was, like, bringing more depression, anxiety, and PTSD than I could ever handle.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm prior service military and shit and all the other shit. Like, it was just stressing me out. Like, I'd rather be dealing with that job. I'd rather be at war.
Yeah. That's not
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, I'm not doing this no more. I need more control over my environment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because no matter where I end up, whether I work for a company in bartend or I do it contract, I don't have to pour you shit.
You right.
I don't have to give you shit.
And ain't that a beautiful feeling?
You know what I'm saying? I got the power to not do shit.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. if somebody's being an asshole, you can let them know you're being a fucking asshole.
Right.
Where at my job, you know you're being a fucking asshole, but I don't get to call you a fucking asshole because if you take your white ass to the HR's white asses, they're going to automatically take your side.
Yep. Right, and it goes nowhere.
Yeah, it goes nowhere. Ain't nobody going through that shit. We young, black, and talented. What are we settling for that for?
So, what's the plan for today? Like, what do y'all have cracking today?
It's my mom's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mom.
So once we leave here, we're gonna go probably throw on some actual clothes, and we're gonna go get drinks. I mean, if you was gonna rock out like this,
she's
the
a
gap
thug
right here for me.
She's a thug.
It's this gap.
Is it ashy? Is it an ashy
No,
gap?
girl. It's shea buttered.
Okay.
You put lotion on?
But only on the part that's showing. Only on the part that's showing.
You can't lift the pants leg no higher than where it's at.
From where the pants stop at on up, baby.
My baby don't like lotion.
Snowy.
She don't like lotion.
I ain't gonna hold you.
But we're gonna go to Indian Queen to get drinks with my mommy. For her, she's turning the big 4-2. So we have
she young and fly.
She is.
Period.
So we have to celebrate Deanna. Happy birthday, mommy. Because I'm sure she's gonna watch this. But yeah, that's really it. Honestly, like we don't have anything else.
But it's crazy that you asked us like what's planned for today because
we
don't plan things.
We rarely
things
plan.
Just happen to us.
We might leave Indian Queen and I'll be like, damn, you know what I want, Tay? Lamb chops. You know where we should go get some lamb chops from? Fellowship.
Let's go to Atlanta.
Let's go to Atlanta. Yeah.
We will do it.
We'll do it.
I fuck with it.
We'll do it. We always are on, like, that's just how, it's so easy, like, and I've talked about that too, like, just as, like, in friendships, I've had friendships that feel like a job, like, friendships that feel like a lot of work, and I don't think like
that's a friendship.
Yeah, and I don't like, but I had to learn that, right? I felt like I wanted to keep everybody in my life. I have separation issues, but I, like, even if the friendship felt off or I felt like I can't trust you with certain stuff because you're gonna run your mouth or da-da-da, like I still would just be present in those friendships. And it wasn't until I got out of a lot of those friendships and into this friendship that I'm like, oh, it ain't gotta be difficult. It doesn't have to be messy. It doesn't have to be confusing. Me and Tayla have been friends for 2 years. We've only ever argued once and we were drunk and it was a misunderstanding.
But even still, like, nobody knew what was going on.
Mm-mm.
Like,
except, like, Tam.
Yeah, Tam, because she was there. Yeah. Like, she was there. But nobody knew what was going on. Nobody was able to say, oh, y'all seen Tayla and Atlanta fight in this studio. They was arguing. Y'all seen... Nobody was able to say that. Like, I gave her space that night. We gave each other the space we needed. The very next day, bitch, I don't know what happened. We was drunk and you said, but I felt like you. I'm sorry, bitch. I'm sorry. And we good.
Yeah.
Like,
and that was it. And we just, I mean,
I love you, man.
Yeah, period. It literally was, I love you.
She tell me when I'm wrong. I tell her when she wrong. And it's never, we can agree to disagree. We don't ever have to.
You should be able to do that as adults. Like,
but it's not like that all the time.
It is not. Have you met women?
But have I met women?
Like, it should be that easy, but
it's not like that all the time.
Nigga, you
like,
know,
if you don't agree with something with a woman, she gonna feel like, oh, because you don't agree with me, we at odds and now we beefing. And it's not even that.
And you know that's my biggest struggle is like being honest with women. Not that I'm not honest. They don't like the honesty.
Hard. Yeah, women make it hard.
Like, I'd be like, dog, like you asked me. But you want me to be real with you, but no, you want me to sugarcoat it, which is still me lying to you.
Yeah. You start crying, or you get up in arms, or you want to fight because I'm correcting some shit you doing, or I'm calling you out on some shit you doing, or you feel like you got called out on some shit.
Or I'm letting you know, like, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked up. It wasn't, don't blame it on somebody else. Or some shit like that. You fucked up.
There's an issue with accountability. I will say
a lot of people have an issue with accountability. We don't experience that ever in our friendship, ever. Which I think is also really great because if she knows she wrong, she knows she fucking wrong. If I know I'm wrong, I know I'm fucking wrong. Like, I will literally
at least y'all realize it at 25 and 26 and not 36 and, you know, shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, that's...
Because it's a lot of people, it's going to take them some time to get there. But I'm grateful for that as well. I feel like once you really get to know yourself, though, it makes all your relationships easier.
Oh yeah, I have no.
And I feel like I've done
life.
the work, and that's also like what makes this better. And I feel like she's had like a lot of chaotic, crazy experiences to the point where it's like peace or nothing.
Right.
So I think that like
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like I don't really do confrontation. Like I'm pretty even keel for the most part. If you see me act a fool, something that happened.
What is there to be?
Exactly.
I literally just was talking about this yesterday. Like, I'm typically right here. Unless I'm out partying, then I'm like on 10. But I'm typically right here. This is typically my voice unless somebody really fucking like disrespects or hurts me. But you will not hear about me beefing with people because I don't beef. What are we beefing for? What are we really mad for? Let's get to the root of it. Because again, if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong.
A lot of people can't communicate either.
And they can't. They just jump to anger. They jump. I've been cutting so many people off about that. You cannot jump to anger. They don't know how to
verbalize their frustrations. And it's like, how am I supposed to understand what you're feeling if you cannot verbalize it?
Because why are you jumping to anger instead of saying, "Oh, that hurt my feelings"?
That means they don't even know the real issue.
Mm-hmm. Because usually there's not one.
Usually there's not one. They've created a bigger issue in their head.
Yeah, they made some shit up in their head and ran with it.
And I always say, and this literally was just a conversation yesterday, I shit you not, but people's feelings are valid. I will take that. But your feelings can fuck up a good thing.
For sure.
You have to check yourself. Because if you all up in arms about something because you didn't look within first, you done reacted, and then on the back end you look dumb.
Right.
Or you may have messed up a friendship, or you may have messed up a relationship, or you may get fired from your job, or you may, because you just reacted instead of processing. So important to process.
Emotional responses.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, let's go to something lighter.
Oh, wow. What, were we touching a nerve?
No.
What happened?
No. I mean,
Lit with Lena.
I can talk about anything.
Lit with Lena, right? So I know recently.
It's the ghetto.
Was that English?
Oh my God.
You over there speaking minion.
That definitely did sound like a minion, right? Oh my gosh.
So what made you finally make Lit with Lena like a thing? What made you like bring it into fruition and
Well, I am one of those people, like, I always have ideas. My ex-girlfriend put a boot to my ass about it, though. Like, she was like, I really believe in what you're doing. Like, you need to do it for real. Like, you need to be consistent with it. You need to make more drink videos. You need to post more on TikTok. You need to post you making drinks more. You need to do more drink reviews. She invested $600 in my business so I could start up, like get all my equipment and stuff. Trail, you a real ass bitch. So it's really her. Like, it was her, and then me hating that job so much that I was like, I do not want to ever have to force myself to be in this environment again just for me to be okay. Or, be able to pay my bills and shit.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, like, what excuse do I have to not do drink reviews? I don't. I'm posting on Instagram anyway.
Right.
We're going to try new restaurants anyway. So Lit with Lena to me is like an umbrella because I do a lot of things up under it. So yes, I'm a bartender, and then I'm starting my mobile bar. Well, I've started my mobile bartending business. I do drink reviews. I make drink videos. At one point I was like teaching cocktails virtually, which I'm gonna start again. I want to do either 1 or 2 like a month. So it's just like an umbrella of all this fun shit. And I have always been a people's person. I love meeting people. I love having a good time. So at this point, I think I'm just like, I want to do what I enjoy, and I want to make money from that. So we like rolled into this thing.
Okay, you got Tayla. What you got there? Shit.
Tayla is amazing. So
you ever need me for a big event, call me.
I sure will. I promise I will. I got a wedding coming up, actually, and it's going to be a big wedding. And yeah, I actually meet with the bride to be tomorrow to go over how many guests it's going to be, the menus and things like that. So yeah, I'll be in contact with you about that. So last week, like I said a little bit earlier, my first booking was this past Saturday. Me and Tayla, first of all, when I told Tayla about it, she immediately was like, okay, if I'm scheduled to work at my other job, I'm gonna just switch my shift with somebody so I can come, so I can help you. So I'm already like, oh, my baby. Like, just drop whatever to make sure I don't have to do shit by myself when it, you know what I'm saying? When it really matters.
And then the first one could be a little nerve-wracking or overwhelming.
And I was nervous. I was really nervous. And so we worked at Truth. We got off at 2:30 a.m. We got on the road to Atlanta at 3 a.m. We got to Atlanta at like 5:15, got to my brother Rel's house, laid down, slept until like 9:30, got up. That's not much sleep. I don't even know the hours, but I know it wasn't a lot of sleep. Got up at 9:30, get dressed, go get coffee, go get ice, run the errands, go to the venue, set it all up. The event ended up getting pushed back a little bit because there was a parade, and so we ended up being there a little bit later. But we worked the event. Event was over at 7. We get on the road like 7:30, get back here at 9 something, go straight to her house, get dressed to go to work at Truth again. A whirlwind, right? She didn't complain one time. Like, it wasn't I'm so tired. Like, none of that. It was just like, okay, like, we're in the car talking, and I was dozing off. Like, Elena
ain't no kind of riding buddy. I don't give a fuck what you taking her.
Like 15 minutes
you could drive the bitch to the mailbox and she going to sleep.
Right.
She ain't no kind of fucking riding buddy, so don't even try it.
Niggas ain't
trying
shit.
so hard
don't
to
even
stay
try
up.
it.
She ain't shit.
I knew what time it was.
I'm not.
I knew what time it was.
But
and it was fine because we was tired. So I was like,
so
bitch,
tired.
if you fall asleep, it's fine. I'm going to get us home. We good.
My stupid ass, every time I felt my head knot, she kept calling me noodle neck. Anytime my head knot, and I felt it, I'd pop up and just start talking.
And just start talking. Bitch, go to bed. Just shut up.
Stop fighting.
I got it.
Stop fighting. Just
go ahead. She like a damn baby. Just go to sleep.
Was
you ain't gonna miss
so
nothing.
good though, and it was really awesome. One, I was already like I'm not always outwardly emotional about things. But it meant a lot that she was like, I got you, I'm with you. And then working the event, she's never bartended. You could not tell. So she literally was just remembering drinks that she's ordered before and making them. Like, or, you know what I'm saying? And because, like, she's used to working at the shop bar now, she knows how to get people engaged. She knows how to get people to come over. And it was just really cool. Like, look at my friend doing her thing. It was dope. It was a really, and it was a really good event. Like, it went amazing.
That's awesome.
So when we got back, what was I about to say? Oh, yeah, that's all I was going to say. She did really good, and it was a really good event. I was just so proud.
I was very proud of my friend.
And I'm very excited about, like, what's to come as far as Lit with Lena. I think I didn't realize I'm a dreamer who underestimates herself. I think a lot of that is based in fear because I haven't seen people do things that I want to do. I think the first moment where her and I were like, wait, maybe this could be like some shit. I posted this like random ass, ghetto ass mimosa video.
So ghetto.
And it got almost 3 million views on TikTok. And it went viral on Instagram as well. And I was like, first of all, I had an attitude because I was like, now all these Drake videos I done took my time
and it's
making,
the one I'm the most ratchet.
The one. But they love it. It's still people. Joya tagged me the other day and was like, I blame you because she went and bought it. So I'm like, okay. So me and Tay started making videos, and we did like a wine. Somebody commented on that, asked us our favorite wines. We did a video on that. That got a crap ton of views. So we're like, okay. We were in Kroger, and this mimosa company, I'm not gonna say their name because they ain't sent me the shit yet. No free promo. But they sent me this long message like, we saw your TikTok, we're fans of what you're doing, we would love to send you some merch, we want to send you they do like a bunch of different things, so they're like, we want to send you all of this, would you be interested? And I'm like, Taylor, look at this message.
We in the Kroger.
I got Kroger
wine and all kind of shit in my hand.
I'm surprised we didn't drop
in the
shit.
titty.
She did. She hit me in the titty. I said, God.
Come on now, she ain't got too much.
I know. I'm one of them. When I get excited, I get to hit in it.
She do.
Jump in it. I did. I punched it right in the
But
titty.
I think that was
Bless
the
her heart.
first time that like me and Tay was like, okay, yeah, this shit really could be something. So let's keep going. So then I started reaching out to business owners, people who I see who are already mobile bartenders, to just kind of try to figure it out. So we're gonna keep the ball rolling on that. I do need to buckle down with it though, so I can create like a consistent schedule, because I feel like anytime you're building something, consistency is key.
For sure.
So yeah, but I have some ideas. I have some things up my sleeve. So y'all stay tuned with that. Another thing,
y'all niggas is characters.
Another thing that came from like our videos doing so many numbers was our idea to do a YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. We have not launched it yet, but it is coming soon.
Hell, you waiting on?
It's coming.
I don't know.
It's coming.
So the youngest you are is today.
I like that.
Hello.
You got the quotes, man. You need to put some shit on a shirt. Like, what?
I got some shit coming, and I'll be making this shit up as I go.
Thank you. Thank you. You need to make some merch, like, so we can rep you in the
I'm glad you said that. I got something I can hold myself accountable before we record.
You have to. Yep. You have to do it. And we have to do the channel. So, because we're always getting, people really love me and Tayla. Like,
take advantage of it. Run with it.
And that's what we're gonna do, because people really do. And I would like send her screenshots of stuff, or like, oh, Tayla so and so said this. And once I kind of realized that people view us as a package anyway, like they'll text her and be like, y'all, we going to da 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 da.
And I'll be like, well, who the fuck is y'all?
Like you and Lena.
Elena.
But they're not gonna say you and Lena, and they don't say Alana and Tayla or you and Tayla. They literally say, oh well, y'all.
Y'all are. I'm sorry. I just fell into it right there. Like, look, see what happened? See what y'all just did?
If I walk in anywhere by myself,
where Lena at?
If she go anywhere by herself, where Tay at?
Yep.
Everybody rolling their neck looking past you. Where the other
Ain't it?
one?
Where she at?
Where your other half?
Well, damn. Hey, y'all. I'm here in the live.
Right, like, are y'all not happy to see me? Am I not
enough?
Just me?
That's how my mama be when she calls. She be like, where Madison at? Hey, mama. Shit.
Like, do I exist?
Love you too, nigga.
I think it's going to be a great series. I think our struggle with it, though, is going to be to remember to record.
Yeah, for real.
I think, like, record. That's the hard part with the whole YouTube thing. You have to intentionally record.
Yeah,
you know
because imagine if we were recording last night. Imagine if we were recording when we almost drove off the damn cliff in Tennessee. There's so many golden moments, right, that we can tell them about it, but we wish we could show them. Yeah. But we said we may do, and tell us what you think of this idea, because this was going to be like our first thing. We were going to do like an intro episode where we talk about how we became friends and shit. And then we were going to do like top 5 craziest moments in our friendship, where we'll be telling those stories. So like how we started this, telling you about last night. Okay.
And then y'all got enough like little video clips and
she made a promo video.
I showed them.
Yeah, we got a shit ton of, between my phone, her phone, and her old phone, we got a shit ton of content.
Yes.
Like just random ass,
just Lena
crackhead
Tayla.
Ass shit.
Yes.
Lena Tayla.
I think it's gonna be so good.
Whole lot of crackhead shit going on.
Whole lot. Okay.
I'm with the nigga shit.
I think I'm sure. Like, I got a good feeling about it.
I mean, but y'all are fun. Y'all are engaging. I mean, I think y'all will bring something to the table.
I think so too.
If I can start a fucking YouTube channel, so can y'all.
But you have a really great personality.
You do. So like, you saying that like you just born as hell.
I think that's because you've been like low key, but I think that once like you start building traction and people start sharing your shit, then that's when it's gonna like really.
Yeah. I have a great vision for where I want it to go. You know, I see it.
I see it on your face. Ooh.
Out there.
It's giving. What's the show? That's So Raven. Yes, it was a squint. He was trying to see
it in the distance. You know what I'm saying?
There.
He was trying to see it.
Yeah, off in the horizon.
Oh my gosh! But no, I'm sure yours is gonna keep growing too.
Yeah.
No, I mean like people, but you never know who's watching though. So like, every time I go somewhere, somebody's like, "Oh, I saw the." I was like, "Really? All right, well, shit, turn up."
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, I think y'all are gonna have some great growth with it, and like you said, consistency is gonna be the most important.
Yeah, that'll be the thing with us.
Because it's easy to get like stagnant. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it's easy to be like, oh, I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Like I run into it all the time.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to do that because we definitely have our days where we be like, I'm not in the mood. It might be a little spicy today.
The good thing is though, if you get like on a release schedule, you just have a whole bunch of shit. And even though it comes out on that scheduled day, it might have happened 4 days ago.
Yeah, that'll probably be the best thing for us anyway.
Because all the YouTubers I watch, I be like, hold on. They talking about something today that happened 3 weeks ago for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I agree. Because we're kind of like, again, like here, there, and everywhere a lot. I'm typically gone.
Because y'all could have like your road trip parts, you know, videos. You could have at the bar. You could have when you're actually making drinks.
Gonna let us.
Not like at the. I'm talking about like casually at like Indian Queen.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't mean like at the bar, like on the clock.
Okay, yeah, because he ain't gonna go for that.
Oh hell
no.
You trying to get us crushed out?
Hell no, we don't want that. We ain't trying to have nobody lose no jobs. We just got them jobs.
Yeah, we just got that job.
You know what I'm saying?
We just got.
Y'all been making some money in that motherfucker?
Depends on the night, honestly.
Yeah, it depends on the night.
I do think that people think we make more money than we do, but it's so many.
I don't know how they think that.
But
when
I
they
mean,
don't be
truth
tipping.
is still new.
It's still new, and it's
on a grand scale.
so many of us.
Yeah.
So people come in there and they like, I spent this much money, yeah, but between 6 bartenders and 2 shot girls and 5 waitresses and 8 bottle girls, like So
some nights I feel like y'all be overstaffed, but that's just me.
Oh no, we do.
Every night we be fucking overstaffed.
Honestly, if I could redo our design, shot bar only needs 1 person. The small bar up there that people think is VIP only needs 1 strong bartender. 1. You do not need 2 girls over there.
Talking about where you was at when I went in there?
Yes, the one that sits up. 1 bartender could man that if she know what she doing. The big
only
bar,
time unless it's just packed out.
The big bar,
but because of COVID, it cannot be packed out. So
there's
no
capacity.
Yeah,
is like what we could do if we weren't COVIDing.
That shit would look like compound or some shit.
But we can't do it. He has to operate at a certain percentage.
I see what you're saying. Then based on that current traffic, I mean, y'all don't need as many as y'all got.
It could be cut, and then some jobs could be meshed together. So like at the main bar, there's 3 bartenders and a waitress bartender. It only needs to be 2 or 3 bartenders because the waitresses, because they have to ring shit out anyway, could just be like a regular customer and get the shit from any bartender that's available.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Almost how they do it like at a restaurant. Like the bartenders still make the drinks for all the tables.
For everybody.
The waitresses just drop the orders off, pick them up.
Correct. Boom. So yeah, I would definitely. That would be my little shift. And you also have to consider, have you noticed, and I think like it comes from Atlanta. Fucking hate it. When we were younger, when you went out, people are up. People are dancing.
Ain't nobody give a fuck
people
about no
are having a fucking blast. What do you mean?
Everybody on the dance
Everybody wants to pay to sit down.
What do you mean pay $800
to
for
sit
a
down.
section, $1,000 for a section? Like, are we not here to party? Back in the day, and I say back in the day like I'm so old, but like I've been partying for a long time. So I just remember that, like, fuck sitting down. We're here to have a good time. And I feel like Atlanta has created this whole thing of, or whoever created it, might be New York, whatever.
I have to have somewhere to sit. I have to be at a table in my own little space. Like, dude, we could have did this at the crib.
We could have did it. We could have did it at home. We could pop bottles in here.
Right.
We could buy sparklers.
And that same 800 can go so much further.
So much further.
You know
so it's like I respect it from someone who works in nightlife because I understand the amount of money that's gonna bring in.
Yeah.
But as a patron, I fucking hate it. Like
in
Atlanta, now it's like if you don't have big. If you go into a place, you can tell it is section fucking based.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You go in and
most
of it is sections. So if you don't have a section, you barely got wiggle room.
Right.
Truth don't even have no seating, like at all. If you don't have a section, you're not sitting down.
But most places with sections, that is what they do because they want you to buy the section. What I will say about Truth is I love that they have a dance floor.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that too.
Because a lot of places don't. A lot of places just so section.
Shoot, I think the only other 2 places that might have a dance floor is 706 and Velvet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know old folks like to cut a rug now. You know.
They be in the line dancing their asses off.
I love a good line dance.
You know what I'm saying?
I love a good line dance.
All the cookout dance.
Ooh.
I love it.
Yeah.
We should go. Well, I think Velvet been closed though.
I don't think they've been open since the pandemic.
Yeah. And I respect that because they know their crowd.
And they crowd ain't fucking with it.
Aunties and uncles is not coming out, baby. They is not partying.
My auntie won't even let us come to her house. On her birthday, we had to sit in the garage and she had the seats separated and everybody had to wear a mask for her birthday.
I can't even care. I'd have been like, this ain't even for him.
Auntie, I'm gonna give you a gift, baby. I'm finna go, okay?
I love you, auntie. Let me take some pictures of you because I'm gonna go. But, It is what it is. Do you have any other spicy ass questions? Do we have any spicy ass questions for him?
Please, cause don't nobody ever ask me shit.
Cause
I be asking people to ask me shit.
I should have came with some.
Anything.
I should have came prepared. I didn't know. I didn't think
I should have came with some questions for that ass. Cause you've been asking. You've been like, You didn't ask her no spicy ass question.
I just met her a month and a half ago.
I don't care.
Well, I did ask her if she be fucking bitches, and she said, "Yeah, bitches." You know what I'm saying? She be knocking the bitches out too. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. We might got some of the same bodies out here in these streets.
Honestly, you'd be surprised.
Cause I do got some spicy shit, but I don't even know if I'm supposed to know it.
About us? About us?
A threesome you had.
Oh. That I had or she had?
That you had.
It was recent?
Wasn't me, baby.
I don't think so. I don't think it was recent.
A threesome?
Hold on. You've had a threesome recently?
Listen.
Got told on yourself, bitch.
I did tell on myself. A threesome that I had in Augusta?
See, it might not be true. See? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't. No.
See, that might be the streets just talking.
Yeah,
that might be the streets just talking.
Any past threesome that I had was in Atlanta or Savannah.
Oh, no. Now, hold on. The location of the threesome, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair then.
I don't know where it happened.
I was like, because in Augusta, hell no, my boy. Like,
I don't know where it happened.
Okay.
Now, you know.
Yeah, so Atlanta's, yeah, you know, I done had a couple threesomes in my day.
Me too.
It's fun. It's a fun time. You know? Living the dream.
YOLO.
Living the dream. But
I've
watched a lot of people.
Shout out to all of y'all.
Maybe that's where that rumor would come from.
Say it again.
I've watched.
She probably wasn't even engaging in it. She just was probably watching.
See.
Or cheering him on.
I wouldn't be surprised if the nigga involved.
Yeah.
Exaggerated.
Yeah.
You know how we like to cap.
Men love to.
Like, yeah, bro, we had a threesome. Like, nah, nigga, you had sex over here. She was over there.
And I was in the chair watching, cheering y'all on. Suck that dick.
Sensational.
I just like to have fun, man. We're young. Have fun. If you want to suck a little dick, suck a little dick. If you want to...
I recommend all you ladies suck a little dick.
Do anything. Just have fun.
I recommend all you ladies suck a little dick. You'll get a lot further with men. You suck a little dick.
I think one of the worst things people do is know that they want to do something and not do it because of what someone else is going to think.
Who gives a fuck about the next motherfucker?
These people be giving fucks.
A lot of people give a fuck.
Giving
one thing I always say.
You have people that will hear how me and Taylor live our lives. And get up in arms.
Yeah.
And it's like, baby, that's why we ain't doing it with you.
I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion about me.
What I'm doing.
You know, I love me.
I fucking love me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a lit bitch. I be having a good time. Like,
a lot of these people have very boring lives. I think that's what it is.
They do, but that's also why
because they live in the fear of other people's opinion.
And that's why people like us are so entertaining.
Yeah, that's probably why y'all got hoes.
That's why.
It's the way you keep trying to slip and slide records that on up in here.
But that's why.
You probably got hoes.
Like podcasts like Horrible Decisions went 0 to 100. Why? Because they are unapologetically talking about how they fuck, where they fuck, who they fuck, all the shit they've done, and people ain't doing that.
Like, people scary as fuck.
So they eat it up.
Sex scares people.
A lot of women want to be, looked at as if they're perfect or they have no smear or blemish.
Oh, Carisha, please.
You know what I'm saying?
These bitches fucking.
That's bad.
I know it. They put miles on them cars.
They is fucking.
They running the miles
and there's nothing wrong with that. But I cannot be around those type of people.
But see, at the same time, like, be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a free spirit, then be that. Then be that. If you like sucking dick, be the best dick sucker there is.
Suck that dick.
You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you subjecting yourself to something that is gonna put people in a position to give their opinion, be the best at it. Be the best at it.
Or just don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Look at porn stars.
And them bitches get into the bag. That's why, like, when people talk about the OnlyFans, like, people will be shady about a lot of things.
Oh, people hate sex workers, baby.
People hate sex workers.
They hate sex workers.
Sex work would not be a thing if people were not buying it.
If folks was not paying for the sex,
it wouldn't be a thing.
It wouldn't be work.
It would not be a thing.
It wouldn't be work.
Right. If people wasn't making money off of it.
You know what's crazy? Even in, like, sex work, there's still people who have this mentality of, that they go out of their way to try to differentiate themselves from other people. I hate when people do that because sex work is the umbrella, right? I was in a clubhouse room recently, and I don't even remember the topic, but I remember this lady. I love clubhouse. There was a lady in there, and I think I was essentially saying like, you know, sex work is still work. And the lady like chimed in and said something about, she was like, well, you need to be specific because if it's a prostitute, it's a prostitute. I said, no, I don't need to be specific because that's still sex work. And if you are trying to say that a prostitute is less than a sex therapist, you still have work to do with yourself because you need to figure out what about those two titles or what about that other woman makes you feel, oh, I don't want to be under the same umbrella as her when you literally are. Like, why are you trying so hard to differentiate yourself when y'all are both sex workers? Like, so I feel like even in...
And then, like, sex is, like, in the title slip. Like, it's in the... Like, what?
So I love sex workers who... You have sex therapists who... I'm a sex worker. And then when you get into it, okay, I'm a sex therapist, or I do this, or I do that, and they don't try to differentiate themselves from those people because they understand.
Like if I worked in a at fucking what's the store?
What?
Gordon Highway.
Oh, the sex store, X-Mart.
Yeah, I'd be a sex worker if I was an employee.
You're pushing products. You're pushing sex toys.
Right.
You
are
literally you're selling it. You are a sex salesman.
Yes.
Okay.
You sell sex.
And what is a prostitute? Sex saleswoman. Like, to me, it's just all an umbrella. But it's so interesting seeing how people handle sex work and how someone will become a sex worker and still try so hard to say, like, be snobby.
Yeah. There's no reason for that.
If the prostitute wasn't damn working, you might not.
You might not even know this was a prostitute.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always interesting. Like. But I mean, like, again, it's one of those things you gotta learn.
A lot of people aren't comfortable with their own sexuality. To expand your mind.
I think that's what it is. A lot of times,
just not comfortable.
People don't be comfortable. They be insecure, and they see other people doing shit that they probably want to do. Sis might want to be a prostitute.
They probably watch it on the internet or some shit.
Right. Sis might want to be a prostitute.
I can't believe she did that. No, you just can't believe she did it in front of you.
You can't believe she had the balls to do it because you don't.
You know what I'm saying? Scary motherfuckers.
Okay.
Don't be scared to throw that pussy.
Don't be scared to do whatever you want to do.
Period.
Whatever you want. Have you listened to Hotels? Jasmine Sullivan's Hotels?
Oh, she spent some G shit on there.
There was a snippet about that.
Did you hear what she said?
What did she say?
She said, "Don't be scared to throw that pussy."
Period.
Throw that pussy, ladies.
Throw that pussy.
Throw that pussy. Throw that throat. Do what you gotta do.
Do what you
make
do.
Your money.
Do what you do.
And shit on these bitches that got something to say about it.
And just be great at it. Just be good at it.
Be the best pussy thrower.
Man.
Like if you're gonna do certain things, just be good.
Be consistent. Whatever work you choose, like whatever it is you choose to do, just really do it. Really enjoy it. Really call Vicky back, but be committed to it. Like, and anything you want to do, stop being scared. Like, you never know when your time here is done. Like, my grandma used to always say, we on borrowed time. You don't know how long you're going to be here. So, if you know you want to do something, as long as you're not hurting somebody or, hurting yourself.
Yeah, bringing harm to yourself, your family, or something like that.
Just do that shit.
Rock out.
Rock out with your cock out.
You might not know. You might be in heaven, goddamn, wishing that you was throwing the pussy when you was on earth, and now you can't do it because ain't nobody up there fucking, and now you mad.
And then since y'all young, get it in now, shit.
She wants to go skydiving. Sure. She has to do that. She wants to do it.
I got to do it too. My daddy did it. My daddy did it. I got to do it. That nigga scary as hell.
My friend Christiana wants to go like cage diving.
Oh, where they jump into like the hole?
She got to do it. Like, you want to do this stuff, just do it. Like, why not?
Sure.
Why not? And typically, if you ask somebody why not, I don't like.
They don't have no reason.
They don't have a reason.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So
honestly,
anything I want to do, I'm finna do that shit.
Rock out with your fucking cock out. Balls to the wall.
Do we gotta smack the balls on the wall? Cause I heard that hurt.
Don't smack them. You can like coddle. You can coddle them.
We saw somebody's balls get slapped recently. It be a lot going on. It be a lot in our life.
Okay, so hold on.
Friend. He just folded up.
He folded up.
Nigga, you slapped a nigga ball.
No, we did not do the slapping. Why would we do that? Do we look like we can run here slapping balls?
Y'all would probably like coddle some balls.
We are nice people.
We are nice. I am a gentle being.
I don't know about all that, but I'm not. You know, I love you.
You are a thug.
I try to be
a little
gentle.
big gangster.
But yeah, it's like she just slapped that man balls.
Did. She slapped it hard.
I'm talking about she revved back.
Okay, so why were the balls out?
They weren't
out. They weren't out.
He was fully clothed.
He was fully clothed.
Damn,
he was laying
in a very
on the couch
vulnerable
trying
position.
to sleep. He was trying to sleep.
Oh gosh.
Hold on, she slapped a nigga balls while he sleep?
She papped his balls up.
You know how bad my stomach would hurt.
And he just jumped up and he just kind of hunched over.
Yeah, like, oh man.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I felt bad.
I was like,
you should.
I did.
But what could we have done?
I mean, I fixed it. I got the girl up out of there.
We couldn't do anything. She did save the day. She called Mama's a Uber. A Lyft.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that hoe.
Yeah, I got her up out of
She
there.
told his ass up.
She did.
We had a good night.
What the fuck made her hit him in the balls?
Oh, guess what night that was? That was a Monday.
It was a Monday night.
What made her hit a nigga in the balls?
She was just,
That
she
was
was drunk.
I think that she was
very
drunk,
aggressive.
and she was being really aggressive because I guess she wanted to fuck.
She was horny.
And he just wasn't on that
That's
type of
not
time.
how you get dick.
We know that. We know that.
You definitely don't hit a nigga in the balls.
Look at, he's holding his stomach, y'all. Do y'all see? Like, it's the empathy for me. He really can relate to, the pain.
You don't hit a nigga in the balls.
The pain of it all.
No, she smacked him good.
Damn.
What's the worst thing a woman has done to you like that? Like that would go into this range?
Like physically harm me? Like
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been punched in the face before.
That's like.
Yeah.
I think that if that's the
Deja
worst.
punched me in the face once.
She punched you.
Yeah.
Did you deserve the punch?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I definitely did.
Okay.
I deserved it.
Shame on you.
But I didn't know you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know if a girl can, like, throw a punch for real until you catch one.
Yeah.
Until you catch.
You know what I'm saying? And mind you, like, just picture. It's like, it's one of these.
Who you was driving?
No, I was in the passenger seat. Nigga, she driving.
Oh, she was on your ass.
And then, like, when she drive, we're on the driver's side, left side. So, you got the left hand on the steering wheel, so your good hand free.
Yeah.
It was one of them at a stop sign, like, bam! I said, oh!
Do you know the level of pissivity that she had to be to?
No, I did some fucked up shit.
Like,
I did some fucked up shit.
oh my God. When a girl don't care that, like, we are in a vehicle.
We finna die.
Like, that's how you know she's really mad. I done grabbed the steering wheel.
Oh, I done punched a nigga in the face while he was driving. I wasn't driving. I was in the
fought
passenger seat.
my ex-boyfriend while he was driving.
And I was ready.
No, I've said that.
I was ready. I was ready. I said, bitch, we both finna be out of here.
Yeah, she reached over and was like, bam! Right on my face. I said, oh, shit.
Bless it.
Them feelings make you do some shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Feelings got us a ticket.
Yep.
Yeah, It was a nice officer. He did not send us to jail. He just made our friends.
Because I was drunk as fuck, and I was driving that car.
We was one block from studio. We could see the finish line.
Damn.
State Patrol.
Yeah.
Have I been hitting I don't think I've been hitting the balls before. Not like as an adult.
Oh.
No, I hadn't been hitting the balls as an adult. I think I had.
That's a kid thing, though. Kids love to do that.
Yeah, like, or that's like a white guy thing. Like, white guys tend to hit each other in the balls.
Little boys in the balls.
That's some people's thing.
Yeah,
I ain't never hit no nigga in his balls as an adult.
Well, you should like niggas' balls. Don't hit them.
Well, I try my best to not leave this point these days because I've
had some teeth hit the dick during head. And that was terrible. That was bad.
That's not a.
No. Have you seen that SpongeBob gif where he's like
with the chocolate?
And it's a chocolate.
Like
that's what I automatically think of when a nigga say he felt teeth.
I've done that before.
It's uncomfortable.
You did.
I was slaughtered in college. He shouldn't even. Why are we fucking right now? I'm fucked up, man. He's like, you scraped my dick. I said, oh. Cause I'm like rarely enthusiastic about sucking dick, so
same.
That's why they love you. There's nothing like the ones that just love it.
No, I don't love it.
No, we don't.
I don't.
What the fuck?
Is what I'm saying. I'm not enthusiastic.
Why?
So, like, I don't know.
That'll actually speed up the process for you to get it done quicker.
No, well, I know that. So my thing is when I do it, but it's not ever like I'm like, ooh.
I want to suck some dick.
You know what I want? Dick in my mouth. No. That's not.
I'm more of a come with your dick pre-suck kind of bitch. Like, I ain't goddamn.
Come pre-fed. Come pre-fed. Come pre-sucked.
Cause you gotta go home when we done.
She said, "Come over with a pre-suck."
Yeah, dog.
Wash it after. Let's be hygienic.
Yeah,
Let's be
for
respectful.
Sure. Respect me.
But if you know it's a girl that be ready to throw that throat,
go see her.
Go see her first.
There are some throat doctors out there.
Go throw, baby. Go see her.
Go see her.
Go see her.
You know,
yeah,
and then
there's always a place for
her. Have her clean that dick, and then you bring you to me.
Yep.
Oh my God, I'm weak.
I think that's all right.
I don't.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. Come with the dick pre-suck.
Pre-suck and come pre-fed.
I'm fucking weak.
And be ready to go when we done.
I'm all about that pre-fed shit. You know, you might see. I'm kind of lying, cause chicks come over here. I cook at home a lot. I cook at home all the time.
Oh, okay, so you be having food.
Yeah. But see, that be fucking it up too, cause like they start thinking like I like them for real.
Yeah, cause you feed them.
You fuck them.
They gonna want to go to bed.
You probably cuddle. You be cuddling.
You a cuddler.
You be cuddling these hoes.
Nah.
We ain't gonna call them hoes. You be cuddling these buddies.
Do I cuddle?
These pals.
Am I a cuddler? Do I cuddle?
What did we say? Oh, companions. Do you cuddle your companions?
It depends on who they are. Like everybody don't get the same thing.
Oh, of course not.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It could be 4 of y'all right here that I've slept with, and each one of y'all didn't get the same thing.
We'll have a different story.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like everyone that has like been with me in any capacity, like dated, relationship, sex, like you can't say our experience was the same because your vibe is different with people.
Yeah,
for sure.
Each one of you are a different person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you might unlock a different door or whatever.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. That's so true.
Are you let them stay and spend the night type of nigga, or they gotta go home after?
Again, depends on who you are.
Okay.
What's the craziest place you've ever had sex? Go.
Dillard's.
The way that I was not expecting that to be the goddamn answer.
Dillard's. The fuck?
In the dressing room at Dillard's.
I've heard of people
getting it cracking in the dressing room.
Okay. What's another one? Go. We're going to just keep going back and forth. We got to put him in the hot seat. We're going to close this motherfucker out, put him in the hot seat.
I don't know.
Because he had the spicy questions. Just ask him some shit.
I don't know. You know me. I gotta think. I gotta meditate over it.
Don't meditate. Don't think too deeply.
I don't know.
Y'all supposed to have these
What's
ready.
the wildest thing you ever did while you were drunk?
Hope you didn't jump out no car.
You didn't jump out no cars, did you?
Sorry,
Trey.
I've
We
ever
love you.
done while I was drunk. I have run outside naked in a snowstorm.
Oh my God.
Why did you do that?
I was there.
Was it a dare? Oh, I was gonna say, was it a dare?
Oh, it was a dare. Okay.
And it would actually happen. Well, I did it again recently. I had on underwear this time though.
Ain't that called something like a chili monkey or a frosty monkey or something?
That sounds like a weird sex act.
No. Listen, y'all, seriously. In Savannah, there was this bar
Doesn't it?
off of Abercorn. They do game nights. And I like linked up with this group. Well, it was like 4 of us. So we went or whatever on the game night, and you had like, it's different dares and shit. And it was called a something monkey. It's like something cold, a term for cold monkey, where you have to strip down into your bra and your panties and run around the block of the park of the.
Yeah, I went on a cabin trip and did that very thing.
Yes, so I had to do that. You never done that? You never done something similar?
Have you ever played Fear Pong?
No, what's that? I'm intrigued.
Okay, so I saw this
We love
YouTube
a
channel,
good
right,
game.
where you play beer pong, but
I'm good at that.
but it's the teams are male and female. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And under each cup, you can either drink the cup or you do the dare on the bottom of the cup.
Shit.
So it might be like,
a drunk bitch.
so one of the dares might be like, either drink the cup or you have to complete the rest of the game in your underwear.
I love shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that.
That's easy money. Though.
That's
or it's
fun.
or it's like the dare might be you have to give your partner a lap dance for 10 seconds or some shit like
stuff
that.
like that. We used to do
I
stuff
can't dance,
like
so
that
I'm a
all
drink
the
listening.
time.
Or like wear your underwear on the outside of your outfit.
So cute.
Some
I love
stupid
games
shit.
like that.
Or like me and you would have to swap clothes.
Love that. How fun.
I would play shit like that.
I love stuff like that.
That's fun.
Love it.
That sounds fun.
Love shit like that. Would love to do. It's been a while since I've done like a big trip with friends, obviously, you know. But we used to do stuff like that all the time. Especially when it was in Atlanta. Have I ever told you we used to call Aaliyah's house the Jones headquarters?
No.
We used to call my homegirl Aaliyah's house the Jones headquarters. We were the Joneses. Oh, Miss Green Jones, Aaliyah
and based
Bamble
on y'all, I
Jones.
probably couldn't keep up with the Joneses.
No one could keep up with the Joneses. You hear me? Listen, y'all.
Period.
I have videos from back then that are just insanity. We had a weekend, we called it Hurricane Tings because we had to evacuate Savannah because the storm was coming. And so we all just went to Aaliyah's house. We stayed at Aaliyah's house. And the most drunkenest, retardedest shit was happening throughout the house. It was just bullshit throughout the house. It was like, you know how you go to like a fun house and it's something different in every room? Something different in every room. Just everywhere. Like, it was chaos. It was so fun, though. And then we talked about it the next day. I was like, wow, I cannot believe this. Why was
I've
y'all
had
here?
some nights like that on like shrooms and shit.
I've never done those. How is it?
I want to dibble down.
I'd say to me, I believe you can't say your third eye's open unless you've done it, like LSD or shrooms or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It, to me, it's like it takes the mask off people. Like you know your energy. Both of you are probably energy people,
Yeah.
right? So imagine like being able to see that energy in a color.
Yes. When I was
You
in
know what I mean?
college,
So,
a friend
like-
of mine did it and
Yeah.
told me that.
Yeah,
She's like,
so,
it's
like-
so many colors.
Yeah, so like I'll say for example, like Elena's always very, high spirited and spunky and stuff like that. Her color may be yellow or something like that. But then you might see somebody you don't fuck with or somebody you don't even know and their color's like red.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, I don't fuck with that.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm interested in doing it, but I also have like a interesting connection with the spirit realm that makes me
Are you
scared
like a
to
witch?
do it. I'm not a witch, but I've been seeing spirits forever. Like I have so many stories of literally seeing spirits in different houses in different cities. Like just you're right there, and I cut the light on, and you're not there. So many times. So I'm scared because I've seen good ones and I've seen bad ones, and it feels different. So I'm scared that if I go on a trip, that a bad one might pop up, and I'm like,
Well, I'd say it's also one of the things like you want to control your environment if you've never done it.
Yeah, that's what
Because
I
I was
heard
on
too.
shrooms in studio one time.
oh fuck no,
Yo.
oh fuck no,
Yo,
I don't even like to be in studio drunk or high sometimes.
Look.
Like,
Let me tell you something. It kicked in hard once I got there. I had to go outside and sit in the car for like 45 minutes.
yeah.
I could not function. There was too many energies just like
What did
clashing.
it feel like? Like, what did it?
It was overwhelming.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you got all these people around you and you can see all their energy. You know what I'm saying?
I would.
And it's like,
yeah,
it
I would
was
have had a
just-
panic attack.
I text my partner. I said, bro, I'm gonna go sit in the car for a little while.
Wow.
And I had to get my shit together.
I remember
and then
how
I came back.
being on an edible in studio felt. The last time we did it,
Oh, we left.
we
had
had to
go.
leave.
We
like
had to go.
it hit
You didn't get it from
so.
me,
No, we literally first of all didn't even plan on it. We walked in there, and the girl walks up and is like, "Eat this."
Yep.
We're like,
And I'm just a chewing. I ain't asked no questions. I just ate
it felt like the studio like flipped twice,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, and I had to sit down, and I literally, you fucked up when you gotta touch yourself. I
Oh
was
yeah,
over there like,
you get to doing these.
I was over there like,
I was
said-
like, Lena, I can't do it.
I
we
said,
gotta go.
Taylor.
We gotta go.
Oh yeah, that's
And we
when
walked our happy ass home.
We sure did.
And my brother came from Atlanta.
We left his ass in
We
studio.
left him.
He ended up at Garden City. We left his ass. He ain't even
doing
from
his
here.
own. He doing his own
He
thing.
ain't even from here.
Oh, he
we
not
had
even
to
from
go.
here.
We was
I'm
way
fucking
too
weak.
high. We was way
and
too
now
high.
every time he's like, don't take them edibles that they be having in Augusta. Don't take them edibles they be having in Augusta. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Them shits had us fucked up.
Oh, a good time.
I don't think I've had an edible since.
Hey man, look, y'all are young, pretty. Y'all should be living life.
I mean, aren't we so pretty?
Oh my God.
Do you see this face? Oh my God. Are you kidding? Gorgeous. I can't take it sometimes. I be like, wow, look at my friend face.
I hate when she makes a spectacle.
I love making a spectacle.
I know it.
I love it.
She does it all the time.
She'll walk in. I be like,
look at her face. Like, here she goes again.
I'll be gassing her up. She be like, stop it.
No, for real, because chill out.
I be like, who is this bad bitch walking in the room?
Chill out. Bro.
Who is this bad bitch? And then I go thing by thing by thing by thing, and she be like, stop it.
Just chill.
My nigga like, hey.
I love it. If your friends ain't gonna hype you up, who gonna do it?
Woo side, my nigga.
Who gonna do it, you know?
Woo fucking side.
I gas my girl up.
She be on 10.
I sure do.
That's what's up. Well, look, I enjoyed y'all today.
Y'all
Y'all were
had a great
fun.
time. This is great.
That's what's up. This is my first time having 2 guests at the same time, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Who better than us to
I know,
pop
right?
that cherry?
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? My 2 guests cherry. You know, sensational.
Would that be it?
Oh, I can't make that noise.
So let the people know where they can like find y'all at and all that good shit.
Where we be at?
She's Tayla, not Taylor, on everything.
Yeah, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever.
I am stay.lit with Lena on Instagram and lit with Lena on TikTok.
Bugs McLovin on the bird.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh, sorry.
Cause I be talking a lot of shit on the bird, but
Fuck them. They don't want to
fuck. Well, shit. Some of them be acting like they do, but
They don't.
whatevs.
And don't.
But yes, follow us, y'all. We're super fun. If ever y'all have questions about like where you can go turn up at, or if you're traveling and you want to know where to go, or if you're in Atlanta and you want to know where to go here, you want to go get drinks and you don't know where to go, you can always hit us up.
I think Lena knows a bar in every major city in
I sure
America.
do. Bars and clubs, every
You know,
single. You can hit us up. We're super friendly, super nice. If you ever see us, say hey.
Don't be weird. We don't like weird people.
We don't.
Say hey.
Say hey.
We don't
We'll
bite.
probably hug you. You know, we're very friendly.
We'll probably make you drink.
There's not
For sure. Make sure you go check them out at Truth.
Oh yeah, come see us on Truth.
You know what I'm saying?
On Truth. At Truth every Friday and Saturday. So we can get y'all fucked up. And be on the lookout for our YouTube series, which is going to be called The Raggedy Ass Adventures of Tayla and Elena.
Period.
What? She's laughing like she didn't make it up. She made it up.
It's just so funny because this shit.
The raggedy. That's
It be raggedy.
It be raggedy.
We ran
somebody over yesterday.
Bro, we literally
It's
ran
raggedy.
over a nigga last night. Like, this shit is raggedy as fuck.
So our
It's
YouTube
ghetto.
series is going to be called The Raggedy Ass Adventures of Tayla and Elena.
Yes.
And then when you follow me, like, stay up to date with everything lit with Lena, because I have a lot of good things coming. Sure. I also want to try to partner with, like, maybe some Airbnb owners or some small business owners that have events at their establishments or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see what comes of that.
Oh yeah, man. So look, make sure y'all check out Freaking Frack. But make sure y'all go follow them on all social media platforms. Yes. Again, I want to applaud y'all for being here. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Is it that
one? But before we get up out of here, guys, as always, be safe. That was fun.
That was so fun. We talked about so many topics.
Y'all was ignorant.
I love it. Let me tell you.
Y'all hilarious. Y'all get me weak.
I never text my mama back. I'm terrible.
On her birthday.
On her birthday.
On her motherfucking birthday. Oh, I gotta go up the street to Kendra house.
Look, said we wasn't going nowhere. We over here making plans.
Hey man, look at him.
We gotta go pull up on mom though.
Yeah, we do. I told this motherfucker he tried to stir the pot. Why he gonna send a damn pipe? Fuck you, Trey.
Before he left out the house, he was like,
fucked up toes.
Before he left out the house, he said, "Hey, get her my number, Lena." And then he was like, he popped his head back in. He said, "She fucked somebody." Shit, I don't care. Give her my number.